Sidney Dobrin's Blue Ecocriticism and the Oceanic Imperative redirects the traditionally land-focused lens of ecocriticism to aquatic and oceanic environments. The book challenges the ocean deficit in ecocriticism by exploring a range of oceanic narratives that highlight the cultural and ecological significance of the oceans. It starts by unearthing ecocriticism, revealing how literary history is rich with artifacts that impact the ocean within the cultural imaginary. Dobrin traces the theoretical evolution of blue ecocriticism through the turbulent developments in environmental humanities, aligning with frameworks such as new thalassology, blue cultural studies, and new maritime humanities, to shift focus from terrestrial to oceanic concerns. Blue ecocriticism and the Oceanic Imperative also delves into the theoretical approaches necessary to address the vast phenomenon of the ocean. The book discusses the importance of scaling the ocean to understand its representations in the cultural imaginary. This concept is illustrated through notable examples like Albrecht Dürer and Johannes Stebuy's Map of the World, the Earthrise photo taken by Apollo 8 astronaut William Anders, the Babu marble photo from the Apollo 17 mission, and the blue dot image. These examples demonstrate that scaling, unlike land-based orientation, is essential for identifying cultural oceanic representations. Technology plays a crucial role in producing the scaled images that dominate our visual understanding of the ocean. Blue ecocriticism advocates for a new materialist approach to navigate the intricate theoretical space that exists not between, but among the discursive formation of ocean representations and the materiality of the ocean. The book draws theoretical and methodological inspiration from new materialisms, object-oriented ontology, actor network theory, feminist new materialism, and material ecocriticism. Blue ecocriticism raises questions about what the ocean as an object is, and how it is represented, rooted in material semiotic theory. Although it relies on the foundational tenets of material ecocriticism, blue ecocriticism is distinct, and not merely material ecocriticism in a new guise. It extends material ecocriticism's critique of subjectivity and agency into the oceanic context. The book meticulously examines its object ocean, described as both a hyperobject and not a hyperobject, revealing its entanglement with other agencies, such as light, sound, and plastic. It explores the pervasive presence of plastics, particularly microplastics, in ocean water, within a new materialist framework, highlighting the often overlooked representations of plastic materiality. Blue ecocriticism calls for further inquiry into the economics, politics, and ethics surrounding the life cycle of plastics, from petroleum extraction to production, distribution, disposal, and degradation, arguing that these factors shape the cultural imaginary that sustains ocean representations and their material components. Though positioned toward the end of the book, Protein Economies stands out as one of its most notable sections. It explores the technologies, politics, economics, and ethics of global protein economies bound to the ocean, and examines the interplay between ocean representation and global ocean harvest, particularly in relation to human protein needs. and non-human animal lives, Dobrin turns to animal studies and environmental rhetorics for this chapter, which offers significant potential for the burgeoning field of vegan studies. This chapter's observations on the industrial harvest of aquacultured protein and its critique of protein politics could spark new conversations in vegan studies. The chapter highlights how protein-driven industries devastate ocean animals and their habitats, reducing their representation to mere food or protein status. Dobrin's argument prompts readers to consider the broader implications of such representations and their effects on human-ocean interactions. Ocean animals, within the context of protein economies, lose their subjectivity and become not animal or wildlife, reflecting a core principle of veganism that opposes the use and abuse of non-human animals. Dobrin's analysis encourages examining existing representations of oceanic animals through various media and historical contexts, opening pathways for vegan and critical animal studies. Although the chapter discusses plant-based protein, it misses an opportunity to directly reference veganism or vegan studies, which could have been addressed with at least an endnote. Despite this omission, the chapter contributes to a critical framework intersecting blue ecocriticism and vegan studies, suggesting a theoretical lens to address the ocean deficit in vegan studies. Currently, vegan studies anthologies lack focus on the ocean and ocean animals, an area where blue ecocriticism could provide valuable insights. In conclusion, blue ecocriticism and the oceanic imperative surpasses its initial objectives. It not only brings blue eco-critical perspectives to land-based eco-literacies, but also redirects the streams of vegan and animal studies into the depths of blue humanities. This redirection is urgent for eco-criticism, which has thus far lacked a theoretical framework and sufficient interest in the ocean. It is equally urgent for vegan studies to expand its focus to include blue-oriented representations of the non-human world, joining forces with land-based eco-criticism to explore these new horizons. Dobrin's work not only frames the critical agenda of blue eco-criticism through the lens of scaling, but also highlights the processes that require closer examination to understand formation of the ocean. In the cultural imaginary, blue eco-criticism and the oceanic imperative is a call to refocus eco-criticism on oceanic environments and provides a comprehensive guide for approaching this expansive and complex subject.